Well, if it isn't my pal Sonic, I'm surprised you made it this far.
Hold it right there, Eggman.
Welcome to the final boss fight of Sonic's story, the Egg Viper. Now originally, this boss was going to be attached directly to the final egg level. Also, when he shoots lasers, you gotta jump, or just keep moving. Or if you're moving very fast, you can't hit, or you can't be hit.
See if you.
Alright, goodbye, Eggman. Now, this was gonna be linked to a tunnel at the end of the level. You can even see it when you get to the capsule, but they decided to make it a separate cutscene, so that's all good. There's also a platform at the end of the final egg that leads to 4 like lives. Completely useless now because the boss is not directly before it, but oh well.
See if you can make it through here, Sonic.
So now, what you need to do is boop, 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 bam! I decided to let him talk that second time because we didn't hear it the first time. He says it enough times so you'll know what he's going to say. Where is he? There he is. Alright. Whoa. So, next phase. Not only does he have lasers, he also has a big laser. It shoots a massive explosion in this certain area.
See if you can make it through here, Sonic.
It's like he's edging you on, that's weird. But anyway, you can see his balls are getting bigger. He shoots it. Oh wow, that was actually really effective. I didn't think it would get that fast at the end. Okay. Kind of reminiscent of the sequel as well. Huh, interesting. But yes, you're gonna get used to that line, aren't you? Well, you already are, probably at this point. All of the lines he says in this boss fight. They're said a lot. Everyone. You will have memorized it by the end.
See if you can make it through here, Sonic.
But I do like the way Eggman speaks that sort of lines. See how you get through here, Sonic. It's like that grovelly, yeah. Again, doing it in the sequel as well. I can't remember if it's the same voice actor. But either way, I like it. I like it a lot. Right. He's just above half health. What's he gonna do now?
It's no use. Give up.
I don't know exactly how you're supposed to dodge that move, but I just keep moving and it never hits. So that's how I survive. Beep, bob, bomb, ba. If it was any other character, they'd be doomed. Well, maybe not entirely actually. There are a couple that have some ranged attacks, but Tails wouldn't do very well, I don't think, with that kind of enemy. Eggman, are you gonna show up? Are you stuck? You could be stuck.
Get a load of this.
Alright, that actually worked. Good job, you. Oh.
No.
No. That was the weakest death sound I've ever heard at the final boss. Oh well. Right, I will catch you in a minute when we get back to that phase, I think, because you don't want to see me go through all of this again. Okay, now, new phase.
It's no use. Give up.
Oh, he shoots his spinning spiky discs at
Get on
you.
the spinning needle and you can make it to the cockpit.
Wow, really? After one attack and he uses it once, it disappears. Okay, well, that's how you do it. He then takes rid of that other platform. I think I left a ring there, so that's a shame. He will then slowly destroy this one, so you better make sure you reach this attack. Don't miss like that. Generally, if you stay still, like I am not, you'll be able to
I can't believe this.
get on it. God damn it. Okay, I messed up. I'm also curious to see if an ancient attack will work, because a trivia note that I actually didn't know and never had written down is when you're fighting Chaos 6, if you, oh, god damn it, remember, to use this speed dash move, light speed dash attack immediately, it kills it straight away, which is cool. We might be screwed. We only have 2 platforms left. He's got 2 hits. Oh, it might just work, but oh, I do not know, man. Eggman. Okay, let's go. No. No. He destroyed both of the last 2 platforms. Good. 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 See you in a minute.
See if you can make it through it.
Are you kidding me? I was just in my zone. I was just homing attacks.
Get a load of this. Get a load of this.
No.
Get a load of this.
Am I stuck at 90? I'm stuck at 99 lives. I just realized like I'm above it and it's still counting. I thought I was just always at 99 and it would go down to 98 next time, or it would cap out, but no. Huh. Never even
Get a
noticed.
load of this.
Oh my god. That was kind of cool though, that camera angle. I am not good at finales, am I? Ooh.
It's no use.
Okay.
I can't believe it.
I'm following my own advice, staying still at this moment, and just taking it slow.
All systems, full power.
No, my one ring I left there. Oh, woe is me. Okay, I left a ring available right back here as well. So,
It's no
Yep.
use. Give up.
here we go.
Ah,
We have now made more progress than ever before, I think. What happens now?
he's not gonna get away with this.
I think he
It's no
is.
use. Give up. No
Bam.
way. I can't believe this.
On that note, we are
Watch
done.
out. He's up to something.
Now, how the fairy knew, I have no idea, but now he's gonna kamikaze! Goodbye. Not very successful. And awfully kinda gruesome.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
Eggman's probably like in 17 pieces, and Sonic's like, I'll play with you another time! Kinda looks Metroidy, actually. That sort of cage, pillory thing. Anyway, on that note, Sonic's story is complete. At the end of the day, Eggman flees with his tail between his legs. His very egg legs. And Tails is about too, flying from the sea or his workshop. Both make sense. So now, of course, we end with that kind of rock music that you can't tell whether it's good or bad, but you do know it's real feel good. Yeah. Now also, if you pay attention, the models are trying to sing the lyrics. Unfortunately, there's only so many speech animations. And now we repeat, but you know, at least they tried. You can see Sonic, the reason Sonic's cutscenes don't sync up with his lines so well is they have a handful of speech actual animations. You can see him again and again. Like there's one where he's just like talking and his whole head is like getting bigger on each side. It's just what they got set up. They didn't have the power to lip sync properly, especially with all the different characters and languages even. It's too much of a hassle. If they ever did remake this game or remaster it, I'd be all on board for a fully mouth-synced cutscene, please. I don't think I saw a single one that worked. Even when it's just going, what? It's still like the mouth being like, ah! Or maybe those are actually connected to the Japanese version of the words. Either way, we are now done with Sonic's story. It is the longest story in the series, in the game. It was 10 stages long on top of just everything else. So really, we did 30 levels with Sonic, and I think 2 more from Sky Chase. So we did 32 levels in this one story, and there's still 5 more stories to go. Whoa. Now, you might think, good lord, this is going to be a long series. Yes and no. The latest stories are exponentially shorter. Like, this story had 10 stages in it. Tails has 5. One of them only has 3. And even though I'm doing every level 3 times to get all of the emblems, it's still going to be pretty short. I'm almost willing to say that we're like halfway through the game now. Maybe just less. We're probably 40% of the way through this game. So, we're doing good. But you may think, hey, there was a lot of things missing and all that. There was a few things we didn't get completed. Maybe I've referenced a couple of things that you don't actually know the answer to. I mean, what happened to Tails' Tornado 2 when we got off the egg carrier? I mean, Sonic jumped off, Tails flew away with Amy. I don't know what E102 did. Knuckles was there, but we left him on the egg carrier. What was Big doing? Surely that tornado's got to be around somewhere. And what's going on with this Chaos thing? We defeated 6, Chaos 6 even. But what's going on next? That mural showed Chaos again in his perfected form. Also, fun fact, you know what? Never mind. I was going to go onto a whole tangent about the mural and the Chaos thing we saw, but I feel like it just... if there's ever a time to talk about it, it's certainly not now. Also, there's a moment apparently where Big's in the hotel. I never looked around. I should have done that a little bit more. Because, goddamn, now that I've finished my notes on where everyone is at the same time, I really should work on finding out where all the other characters are in-game. Because you can obviously see a bunch of them, and I feel kind of sad that I missed Big in the hotel, but oh well. Maybe that's something you'll just have to find yourself. Or I'll just play as Big and find Sonic in Station Square as well, because I know exactly where and when that happens as well. I'm now fully perfected now, I've been saying it in the last few videos, on where everyone's doing at the same, what everyone's doing at the same time. Like, right now, that Egg Viper battle, it was the very latest night of day 3 that happened, and at that point, no one was doing anything else. During that boss fight, everyone's either waiting until the next level or doing nothing. That's all that's going on. There is nothing else happening that night at that point, especially because Eggman's with us. There is something that happens with Eggman that night, but Sonic can't have been doing that at the same time because we need Eggman in 2 places at once. Now at this point, I would usually give a hint, but we ain't really done with this series, and I haven't perfected my 6 hints for the next game. But I'll tell you one, it'll be arriving before the finale of this series. Maybe it's just round the corner. Anyway, on that note, I'm gonna rest at Emerald Coast. For now, my name's been Daz. You didn't really care, and I'll see you in a bit.